Happy Onewheel Wednesday, everybody. My name is Scott Mendenhall. Really excited to be with you today. We got a great one for you today. We are going to do some really good giveaways. We're going to talk about, should you waterproof or should you not? Is it a thing that you need to do, or does it come straight from the factory? Thumbs up, ready to go in hit snowy conditions, rainy conditions. What happens if you're out mobbing and get caught in a rainstorm? Can you sleep at night feeling okay about your one wheel? So we're going to talk about those things and many other things. We got some products that we have alluded to. We're at a spot where we can talk about some of these things that some of you fine human beings have created and asked us to get the word out to people. So we're going to do that from the tundra of Minnesota today. This is the Scott Mendenhall and Friends podcast, where we cover so many things about one wheels, but we also go on tangents about personal things in our own life. It's fun. We've got my one and only. That's just intro. I always see my wife as one and only. Nonetheless, Holly Mendenhall.
I'll take it.
How you doing, hotness?
I'm great. How's everybody doing?
Great. Your wire's looking weird.
Oh, yeah, I don't check these things before I come in.
Nice hat. You're looking good.
Thanks.
She's a busy mom at the moment. We have 8 children, but she's got a lot going in her life currently. So she is taking on many roles, and she's doing a great job. In here with her coffee and her Go Juice. Holly, thanks for being with us. And then we got the one and only Lily.
Happy Wednesday.
Wiener. Now Arnold. How you do today, Lily?
Holly doesn't have time to fix a wire. But it's fine.
I'm trying
to need to fix it.
Is it gonna stay?
It's gonna stay until you jack with it.
Okay.
Now Lily's checking hers.
I hope that improves your viewing quality for today, everybody. I hope that it doesn't bother you. It's not distracting.
People are in the chat to win something.
Yes.
They want to win, and we're going to give that stuff away. If you're listening to this, you're going to need to be in the chat live. If you're watching this later on in a post-live situation, you get all the information and the beauty of that, but you don't get a chance to win the live stuff. It's just part of the live shows. We've got products from Flight Fins today. I might have said that. Joe Hooks. We have products from Chameleon Rails. We have products from, I think that's it today. So we're pretty stoked on that, actually, of the things we get to talk about. Supporting my new favorite that's a favorite because of whose they are. They're Deion Sanders glasses. I like them. I don't even refer to them as the brand that makes them. I just said, hey, I left them inside.
Say that they are not made by Oakley.
No.
They're the only pair of glasses that you have that are not Oakley.
Yeah, but I'm a massive
fan. Until I
get
you some reading glasses.
Deion Sanders.
Oh, boy. When will that happen?
I don't know. It could happen
Actually,
soon.
we'll probably go get Oakley frames.
For reading glasses. What a bunch of schlubs. What is going on
It'll
here?
happen.
It will at some point. That's what they say.
That's if you needed real glasses.
I'm down for it. The goal in life is to live old. That's the target, but you can make fun of getting older, but that's the goal. So I celebrate any joke that Lily wants to lay on me.
I didn't say anything.
No, but we know you're holding back right now. We know.
I'm not. I got nothing.
You're not today.
I don't have a single funny bone in my body.
Yeah.
It's snowing right now, so it's very distracting.
It is kind of distracting.
We have beautiful windows.
To look out the windows and see the snow falling here in Minnesota. It's great. We love it. That picture that you see, we'll put it up right again from the get-go, the waterproofing deal with the GT and the snow. Recently mobbed the trails of our house here in snow. That is not a modified shot at all. That's how much snow we have on the board of just riding in a couple inches, grooming the trails with our boards as we get the snowfall. It's a wonderful thing to be doing, and it's exciting. So we have a video dropping about that first ride of the GTS in a considerable amount of snow with the tire that comes on it, which is the GT Performance tire. First time I've rode in snow with a 7-inch tire. Width-wise, let me just say, the information that we had gathered in such scientific testing for all of you was sublime, enjoyable, and I really didn't think what we experienced was what we we're going to be experiencing. So stay tuned for that. That'll drop tomorrow as it is sitting on the computer across the studio, ready to upload for tomorrow's viewing pleasure. And so hang tight for that. Let's get to the waterproofing thing. We are going to get to the giveaways, so hang tight. But let's get to waterproofing, and we want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Should you waterproof your board? When you get a pint, an XR, a Pint X, a GT, a GTS, should you go ahead and waterproof your board? Is that one of the first steps you should do? Lily, what is your thoughts on that?
Well, it's not one of the first things I do, but it sounds like people would say yes to prioritizing that. I don't know, Holly, what do you think?
Well, I think it depends on like a lot of where you live. Are you in somewhere where you're going to deal with snow, which snow can be deceiving at how much water the board actually comes in contact with. So I think it would depend on where you're going to live. How me as a fair weathered rider,
You're not even a rider. Get out of here. Don't even title yourself like that.
What were you going to say?
maybe wouldn't look to waterproof because I'm probably not going to go ride in,
Yeah.
snow or rain or.
When I would look at your shot, and because you've taken your flannel and tied it around your waist, look at your shot from above up there. Like, move your arms. It looks like you have some kind of like inner tube or something wrapped around.
flannel?
It's
It's because it's cold in my house and hot in the studio.
our
so
house. We live together.
It's cold in our house
Thank
and hot in
you.
the studio.
I
So
get
I
it.
have my
She's spitting fast.
flannel around. Okay, then I'll switch it.
They're okay. A little bit of just taking care of some of those things that you make sure things are looking all right around here. Okay, so the question is, do you waterproof? Now there's options into this. I've never waterproofed any of my boards, and we own a lot of boards. Every child in the house has pints. Never waterproofed them. We have had a couple of XRs, a Plus, GTs, and GTSs, and we've never waterproofed any of them. But I probably live a little bit more of a risky life than most people, so there's some truth to that I would take the risk that it's not a big deal to ride it in some sloppy conditions. If you follow me on Instagram, we posted a picture last week, I think Friday or Saturday or maybe it was this week, mobbing, and then the pictures of the board covered in mud, like covered in mud.
Yeah, it was covered.
It was saturated, okay? It was ridiculous. And people were like, please tell me you waterproof your boards. Never have I ever. But I know there are people that aren't willing to take those risks. I am under the impression, and I might have some information to inform my impressions of how waterproof the board is. I really think they're pretty waterproof. I think they're better waterproof than we're led to believe. I think the GTS is even more so than the GT and down below. So I'm not too worried about the waterproofing. We have had to send boards back in to get fixed, and never had we had a board come back to us or they say it's water damage. I know that has been a common thing for some people that, there's obviously going to be some risks that your board could get water damage and things in a gasket could be pinching, especially if you're doing some of your own work in there. The Sure Starts from Float Life that you put in yourself. Well, if you mess that gasket up and pinch it when you're putting the lid back on that part of your board, well, then you've just created a spot for water to get into all of the circuitry in that section of your board. So you got to be very careful when you're modding your board. That gasket is pretty fragile. Maybe that's not the best term to use, but it's not to be thrown around. Now, Float Life, speaking of Float Life, in their Sure Start, which is a great product to put in your pints and XRs and GTs. I don't know if you need it as much if you've updated your GT firmware where you can now make it single zone engagement. But there is something, they behave differently when you have a Sure Start in there, meaning it stays engaged a little bit longer and things of that nature. We have them in some of our boards. They're wonderful. If you are a person that has messed with your board and you're messed up your gasket, or you're really concerned about waterproofing, you can go to floatlife.com. They have Badger kits, which we have a picture of the kit here, that you can get for GT and all the other ones right here. Badger waterproof kit for your Onewheel. It comes fully, all the things you need to waterproof.
What's that little black thing?
It is a little pump thing that squirts air in to make sure it's sealed. That's not the technical term, folks. But that is, you can use that for your waterproofing your kit or your Onewheel. You can purchase, I don't think a gasket comes in that. I didn't double check on that, but I do know they sell a better gasket that goes onto your boards. I think the GTS gasket is a little bit better than the XR. Those are my opinions in it. But again, I've never had any waterproof failure to it. So if you live up where it is rainy all the time and you're concerned about that, waterproof your board. Don't just go, well, Scott says it's waterproof. I can't.
Please don't do that.
I mean, I have not. I have not had any problems, and I don't lose sleep at night. Now, we do treat our boards that are wet. We've gone through this several times with boards that get
all
wet.
of our kids know what to do when they come in it's sloppy conditions.
We when we come in from any condition that has gotten water on our boards, one, we don't plug it in to charge it. We all know electricity and water, not good, no bueno. And so we don't plug them in for at least 24 hours. Now, that's a problem if you're like somebody who wants to get back on a ride, but you got caught in the rain. My suggestion would be you're done for the day, let it dry out, plug it in, charge it up the next day, because as soon as you plug it in, that's where you run into the problem of shorting out your board or frying components. Yeah. If you give it 24 hours, it dries out, never been a problem. Lily, what's another thing we do when we come inside? Our charger plugs are caked with snow or something. What's the next thing we do?
Well, you lay it down charger plug side. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you were looking for?
Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. Great job.
You're welcome.
Charger port down.
Way to track.
To the ground so water runs out of it, and leave it there, and then you should be all right. I mean, again, this has been tried and tested over years in multiple boards in Groms. Okay, little Groms doing this. They don't really care about those things, right? They just come in, they just think about plugging it in. We've not had any issues. I'm not saying we won't either. I'm not trying to jinx myself. I don't do life like that, but these are things that we've done. We also get asked about charger plugs. No, we don't use them.
Or don't use them.
We don't use them.
But you could.
We have used them, and
we just
they
can't keep them
often
long
stay
enough.
out. Like they'll fall out. We'll find them in spring while the kids are mowing or something. Like they're just always.
Because what we've learned is that the minute your one wheel tips sideways at any speed, the friction of the grass it just rubs it out, and then it's gone. And so instead of constantly purchasing those, we just don't use them. Now, I know that some people have created it where they really stay in there, but then they suck to get out. We were at Windman, and remember that, Lil? We got the ones. Didn't you get your one stuck in yours or something?
No, I don't think so.
One of our kids got it stuck. They put these 3D printed plugs in that were smooth through the board, looked really good. But when you went to go get it out, you had to have little thin tweezer-like pliers to get it out. I was like, that's too much. So we don't use them. We're not down on people that do it. No, we're trying to help you. Maybe have confidence in just your board. But if you are that concerned, go to thefloatlife.com and pick up the Badger kit. Highly recommended.
In the chat, someone was just saying for how inexpensive the Badger kit is, that the boards are really expensive. So they just felt like it was worth like waterproofing them. Get the Badger kit for an extra whatever, the whole kit. What's it cost? $40.
40.
Well, he said
$50. 40. Yeah.
He felt it was worth. So that's the first thing that they do on their board. It's MQT Onewheel. That's the first thing they do is waterproof it, because he just paid a lot for the board and wants the reassurance of it.
And I get that. Like, I'm not down on somebody doing that. Like, that's what you're going to do. Go do it. It doesn't, again, I am assuming the risk in what we're doing. But we get asked it on so many posts, especially this time of year when we're starting to be in snow and stuff. Oh, do you waterproof? Do you waterproof? Do you waterproof? And we just haven't. And I think those that do waterproof, great, you did a good job.
And if you're thinking about, this was commented on it too, that Badger kit is lots of comments of it's fairly easy to install. It's pretty
very easy.
So they walk you through it. They've got videos.
Float Life has videos on it.
Is there anybody else that makes something waterproof?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that we know of. There might be. You guys might know of some people, but
and the people behind the Badger kit for your one wheel is now been consumed or partnered with Float Life. He works with them, and it's a good partnership because they're making some really cool things out there. But if you're on the fence on it, you don't want to go out and enjoy riding the snow because it's not waterproof. Waterproof it. Just waterproof it. I'm not trying to convince you not to do that. I'm just saying I believe the boards are more waterproof than, because on the box, I think, or even in the manuals, it says water resistant. I think that's so we don't go and dump it into a lake and think it'll work. But I remember watching Billy the Shredder, I think
threw it in the lake.
Yeah, he rode his pint right into the lake, like sent it into it, and it still worked. I'm not suggesting to do that. I'm just saying, they're a little bit more robust than they're tanks. in my opinion, they're tanks. People will often say the XRs are more of a tank than the GTs. I don't know. I rolled my GT down a very large cliff at Dirt Surfers last year. Remember that, Lil? Way down the side.
Yes, I do remember that.
It was gone. It took forever.
It didn't go in water, did it?
No, it just,
Oh, okay.
I'm saying how it's built like a tank. It ran and hit into trees and all those kind of things. It was an intense endeavor to get it out. Took way longer to get back up the hill than it did for it to go down the hill. And it ran into, these things are built to handle things. I get it that controllers break and things are breaking on the inside. I understand that those are dropping down things. I get it. We are hard on these things, and we do want them to never break, but that's just not the life of anything. All things tend to get wore down or break. And so waterproof or not, that's up to you. We gave you the information to support both. If you are worried, please waterproof your board so you can enjoy riding in snow, and you're going to get stuck in the rain at some point, and then you'll have peace of mind by waterproofing your board. So we'll move on to a new product that has been given to us to test out, and it's really cool. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, but the name of the product is Cruisin Carve. So that's Cruze and then N Carve,
Cruisin
Carve.com. You can go to that. They have these bags. We got a picture of it. It's really cool what they are creating out in Colorado. There is, some of these pictures are amazing. Small packs built for big adventures. Just take a look at all those. They are some of the coolest. It's the coolest bag I've seen for your one wheel. That's for sure.
They do look
so
sweet.
compact, isn't it? It's so.
It is. It is very little. They were super kind to send us out some to get a sample of them. So we got them here in the studio. They are we have.
Wow.
There's two different ones?
Yeah, there's two different kinds. Like the hardware that is holding the bag on, you can kind of see it in my shot. That is straight up metal. That's not plastic. That's not 3D printed. I mean, you can't hear it very well. That's what's impressive is that it's built. It's built with your one wheel's going to take a hit. It comes with a towel to be able to wipe your one wheel down.
Is the material waterproof? Like the zippers are like that waterproof type?
Yeah, to keep water out of your goods that are in there. The ones they ship comes with a little water bottle, which is cool.
That's cool.
Okay, I said this when we got them and first started opening them up. It's like if you ever check out like a mountain bike, mountain bikers, whatever, they've always got a little pack that holds some of their necessities for their bike. It's kind of sweet. This is like that exact thing, but it's for the one wheel and it kind of tucks right in. So it's a cool idea. What else is in it?
Okay, so you got two, there's a smaller version. I handed the other one to Lily. Let me see if can we go back to the picture and see if we have options on.
Are we on there? Do you have their website?
I'm on their website.
Cruisin Carve.
Carve.com. They reached out to us via email. See, so you can see the red one in the bottom right. There are different sizes and shapes. The red pack is the Colorado Cruiser, and the black case is the Summit Cruiser. So I have the Summit, and Lily has
smaller.
the
it's
Colorado.
Obviously smaller.
Yep. This has only one pouch. Lily's comes with two pouches. They both handle the water bottle that's offered into it. You're kind of
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, they sent tons of candy in this thing.
The kids were going nuts.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's just for us, but
Haribo.
More candy in that one.
That is quite tempting.
So, what they're showing is that you can throw a little sugar in it. So
Yeah.
got
A bit
something
of
little
sugar.
sweet
Starting you off.
to have in your pouch.
And then they sent us, which is cool on this, is that you can kind of get into the patch game. They sent some patches that go right on the outside of the packs. So you can do that right on there, change it out to whatever you want, which is pretty cool. Can personalize. I'm a fan favorite of the American flag every time. Did you know this? When you put, just so you know, when you're stitching or putting a American flag on your shirt, on your shoulders, it should be flag going into battle. So the star should always be going forward. So like the flag's going into battle. That's the idea. So when you put it on your Onewheel, put where the flag is going the right direction. Just a little bit of information for you. Okay, so you're now I know some of you are going, okay, what would be the cost of said product like this? Again, that hardware is pretty slick.
I'm curious to see. You have not put this on yet, correct? You haven't put it on?
We've not put it on yet.
How exactly it attaches to?
I know, this is confusing.
And is it made?
No,
it doesn't look like. No, I'm just curious. It looks like it's really well made, like as far as quality to hold up, like riding your Onewheel, whether you're doing trails, street, whatever. It looks like it's meant to be really, really well. It's good quality.
Okay, well,
I want to see how it attaches.
Me too.
Yeah.
What's the? I mean, like it's just supposed to rest against the railing.
Look, if you look at a picture of it, you really get a good shot of it.
I am.
If you put it back up on the screen, you can see it fits right to the shape of the wheel, which is really nice in the look of it. It tucks right into the wheel, especially.
Do you have to have a fender on? I guess that was the better question.
No,
you
don't have to have a fender on.
It fits for the rails. It attaches
how does
to the
that
rails.
not rub?
Okay, ladies, they're like one. We'll come back to here's the bracket, and they've thought about this. Is so robust. Like they didn't just give you one little. And we'll do a full review on this so everybody gets to see it because I know this is a podcast style and we're trying to explain it. The Velcro system that's on this, you get your Velcro, but they double-sided the Velcro so you can put another piece of Velcro on the outside so there's not a chance of this coming off while you're going down the road.
Oh, that's slick.
Second, it rests on your rails, which there's rubber that would sit on your rail.
Nice thought.
Genius.
Yep. Oh, I see.
This part of the bracket, I know I'm wearing black, so let me get out of here. This part of your bracket will go on the wheel.
It has like a little shelf that it uses the rails as a shelf.
Yes.
And kind of rest on there. But they put the foam. That's well done. That's very.
Now, some of you at home would be going, well, if I wanted to, let's say you put credit cards and valuable stuff in your packs, it just slides on, clicks in. This is what's
slick. So it can't just slip off.
And then you just slip it out. You have to unclip it and you slip it on there. It's just, you can hear it. You pull it.
Yeah, that's cool. So it's not just, I mean, you'd have to really hit hard for it to unclip itself. Yeah.
It's in there. It's not coming off.
That's cool.
This is well built, guys. This is, in my opinion, we get shipped
lots of ideas.
Lots of these versions. Hands down. Lily pulled it off thinking you broke it, didn't you?
I got it. No.
But it's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yes.
And can I see that really quick?
Holly would like to see this, handing off the...
I am all about, like, I like when things stay together. When you, like, this material is, like, almost wetsuit-like material.
What is?
This outside part.
Like a neoprene?
Yeah.
I'm sure on their website it says what it's made of.
Yeah, they do have a little pocket on the inside.
Good job, Cruisin Carve.
And then you could easily take this off and attach it to a fanny pack and then use it for the day.
There's a lot of options with it. I think as we're making some more New Year's goals, like this even has, they come with a little clip on the inside. Like these, they just thought it out. This isn't with a little carabiner that you could then, if you're done riding or you go to a restaurant, you unclip it, you could clip it to your belt loop, I suppose, another bag.
You're probably going to take your Onewheel with you, but...
Yeah, it depends if you're leaving it to charge and you're walking away. Whatever it is, it's easy to remove. They have really, really thought of the... I think, what did I say the bigger one was called?
The Colorado?
Colorado Cruiser.
And the Summit. Yes. The little one's the Summit.
There's also one that's called a Trail Cruiser, a Casual Cruiser, a Cargo Cruiser, a Recycle Cruiser.
Okay, so there's lots of options.
There's options, and they're not made... It's meant with... we got a couple more images. Can we put up the other images of the carveandcruise.com bag? We have obviously the opening picture, but the second one gives you the picture of Adventure Packs bundles for Onewheels where you get the towel, you get the water bottle, and it tells you that right there, the size of things. That is, I think, Is it $88, Lil? Can you find that right there? The Adventure Pack bundle for Onewheel. I think that it comes down to $88 or something. $98. I just gave you a discount.
Colorado Cruiser Adventure Pack launch bundle, meaning it comes with the Colorado Cruiser Adventure Pack in your choice of color, rail mount bracket kit with mounting straps and dust covers, Cruisin Carve small water bottle, Cruisin Carve cleaning towel, sure to quickly become your new favorite cleaning Gear.
That's the bundle.
Yeah.
But then they also are made for bicycles.
Patches sold separately.
They are made for scooters. They have a lot of different things. These are the wheel.
For the one wheels.
Yeah, built for one wheels. So
They have a hot pink one.
Lily sold. She's asking why wasn't the hot pink one sent, I guess.
No.
Okay, and then we have like well, really, when I dug into their website, let's read this really quick. This is pretty cool when you get a chance to read this about us. Lil, if you go there, can you read that about us? I was hoping it'd be bigger on the TV.
Yes, I can.
When you read the about us, it's pretty cool with what they started to make and why.
It says, Cruisin Carve was born out of necessity to be able to carry smaller, common items on awesome outdoor adventures. We didn't always want to wear a backpack, nor do we want to have to cram every pocket with the necessities for a fun and safe adventure, so we created a patent-pending accessory mounting system which allows you to easily mount small packs, cases, and bags to a multitude of fun devices like one-wheel scooters, bicycles, and even ATVs or Jeep roll bars. We are constantly developing new and unique mounts for different applications. Cruisin Carve sources all our products with a local maker-first mentality, which means local designers, assemblers, and manufacturers first. Most products are sourced and produced in Colorado, USA. We've teamed up with some of the best pack designers and manufacturers in the USA who already produce the highest quality small packs. We work with them to design, build, and test the packs, which are ideal for their production capabilities, yet are perfect for our patent-pending mounting components. A great team effort supporting small business in the USA. If you know any small business in the USA producing the highest quality small packs, we'd love to hear about them. We plan to continually bring new pack styles, colors, and options to market in limited supply. We look forward to building your Cruisin Carve adventure packs.
There you go. Thank you. Like I said, that's we want you to know we want you to know about them. It's just go give a little bit of love to cruisincarve.com, straight out of Colorado. I really do think you're gonna love it if you're looking to take some kind of adventures. We're talking about riding our one wheels for considerable distances this summer. We're planning to ride some of the trails. No, how do they say it here in Minnesota? The rails to trails. So they're converting old railroad tracks into paved and gravel trails. And we're going to try to take some big adventures on there. And I don't really want to run around with a book bag. But if you had a tire pump in there, you just had some of those necessities that you need.
I was going to say on the review, you should give a list of what you take with you.
Yeah, you could totally have in there ready to go down the road in that small pack, as we're going to use a lead vehicle to go from point A to point B to get us charged up. So you don't need to take everything, but you can get enough in there if you had some kind of issue on the side of the road. You could tighten a bolt here and there and definitely could keep that in there, plus a water bottle. Well done to Team Cruisin Carve. .com. You guys did a fabulous job. Thank you for sending that to us to be able to do a quick review. For those that don't follow us on Instagram, you can follow me at Scott Mendenhall on Instagram. We post daily there. Lily, you can follow at Lily Arnold.
Lily Marie Arnold.
Oh, tricky.
I don't post daily about one wheels though, so don't come there looking for it.
No, you get more about her life, which is very interesting. Lily, how's your morning start here at the office? Can you just let us know? You guys are going to love this. This is the real stuff that happens around here that we should just film all the time.
Our daily with Lil.
I was cracking a hard-boiled egg, but I was making the hard-boiled eggs in a rush, so I just prayed that my boiled water would be extra, extra hot today so that the boiling of the eggs would create a hard yolk. But when I got to the office and I was eating them, I was tapping it.
Were you tapping? Is that how you describe it?
Well, I was like this.
And it didn't work. So then she goes,
and the whole egg exploded. It was not soft boiled. It was not a hard boiled egg. It was soft boiled. So that yolk was, and it got all over my pants.
Yeah. It was not a taparoo. It was a full on, it made us all look her direction. Because she had hammered it so hard.
Egg yolk squirted all over the floor.
Egg yolk got
it shot out. Yeah, it shot out everywhere. So
it was gross.
She made a mess. That was how her morning started. It's all over her pants, and that's just Lily for you. We love her for it. It's exciting to have that kind of energy around.
I think I said to her, there isn't no one I know that's like you, but I just adore her.
That's a bit loose because I would say that you and Lily are
You would.
you would have the same DNA principles in your makeup. Of
I just
those
have
things.
a lot of years on her.
All I know is that when you make a hard-boiled egg, you can pretty much hit it as hard as you want and nothing will happen. Except for the egg cracking. Not as hard as you want. The egg could get smashed.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm like, I mean,
But anyways, if it would have been a legitimately hard-boiled egg, nothing would have exploded.
you think?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it would have just
Yeah.
stayed in
Because it
the.
would have stayed in there.
Okay, that's what you say.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's on Instagram. Then you can follow Holly, my wife, on Instagram, and she is Holly Mendenhall, and she doesn't post very much at all except for reposting me. But you can follow her.
Yeah.
She's much
That's
more of
true.
a you on social media. You're much more of a viewer than a poster.
Yeah, because that's true.
Yeah, that's true. They say that's the most dangerous person.
Who's they?
The psychologists.
Who is they?
Yeah, they are psychologists that say that is dangerous in the fact that you are getting none of the pleasures out of the experience, because when you post, there's this dopamine hit apparently that you get the payoff that people might like your stuff. If you just view
I don't need that,
what
though. I
it is
don't-
you're comparing your life to everybody else's.
No, I
That sounds
usually go and
expensive.
comment. I usually go and comment. You know, like I have always used it as a way to go catch up with somebody like that I don't live near.
So if you
Like, I read books, but I'm not out here writing them. You know?
that's not
It's a similar
that's not even
comparison.
same. That's not
think
that's
it's
so out there
similar.
in left field.
It takes me too long to take a picture. I rarely take pictures. It takes me too long to take the picture and then think of what needs to be said with that. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, you got no time for
So
that.
I'll
I
go look
understand.
at somebody else's.
I understand. Okay, if you're just tuning in late, welcome to the Scott Mendenhall and Friends podcast. We talk about Onewheels. We are doing giveaways today. We're really excited about the more products we've got to give away, from XR rail guards to the Joe hooks to the gifts that was sent by Chameleon Rails. We got all those things going out today in some form of questions that we're going to ask you. And the first one to get it right in the chat will get the giveaways. It's just a fun for us to give it away. And we got to give a big shout out. Thank you for the couple people last week that gave super thanks. We haven't even thought about this when we were doing the giveaways. Okay. Oh yeah, crap. We have to pay for the mailing of it. And so it was $80 to ship all the giveaways last week. So thank you for those that gave super thanks. You helped
Because you
ship.
just paid for the shipping.
Yeah, that was unwise on our part to do these giveaways and not have set aside.
Well, that's our part. That it's from Scott Mendenhall and Friends and these other partners with us.
Yeah.
To send them to you.
But it just thanks to everybody. Are you trying to put the coffee mug in the lens for everybody to see that you support a losing team?
I do have a losing team.
That we do.
It's so sad.
It's sad.
I said to Scott
There's
the
always
other day.
next year.
I said the other day, it is a really sad day when you have to put your Vikings mugs and your Christmas mugs away.
No one made you do the.
You don't have to put the Viking mugs away.
Yeah.
Our season's over.
Where do you
I mean,
put
like
them?
if you go, I just put them in the back and I pull out my other ones, my
Oh,
spring mugs.
FIFO.
I see.
First in, first out, she said.
No, she didn't
No,
say that.
it's not like that. She said FIFO.
Yeah.
Is it FIFO?
It's not like that. Like
That's
it-
like
I don't
corporate
use my
people that
Christmas
use
mugs.
corporate lingo outside of the corporate office.
Wow, you just said corporate a lot of times.
She
Yeah.
said, I mean, she hasn't been in corporate for
Who?
a lot of years. That one over
That's
there.
Really?
Lily's never
Corporate?
been in corporate.
I don't think
Well,
that's
I mean,
corporate.
like
Starbucks
outside
doesn't
job,
count,
like
right,
that.
everyone?
No, it's not corporate because she wasn't in the corporate
Yeah, no,
side
I
of it.
wasn't never in corporate.
No.
Anyways,
Even if I didn't do what I currently do, I don't think I'd be in corporate. I'd be
No.
working with students or something.
Wait.
You're like, or something. Yeah, you would. You'd be
Or
great
I'd be
at
at
it.
Starbucks. I would like to just work at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
One wheel to it every day. Maybe
You could have done. Wait, you could have done that when you worked at Starbucks.
No,
and
I'm
you one
thinking
wheeled
like there's
occasionally.
palm trees where I live. Look, someone sent money.
Oh, they did. I
well,
didn't see
thanks, MQT.
God bless you too.
that. Okay, so we thank you for. I'm off the YouTube app for the second there, so I didn't see that. So
Switch.
thank you, MQT One Wheel. Very, very awesome. And thank you for posting as you were a winner last week. Could be again this week.
Yeah,
And
he
so
was just telling us about his hat. The hat that he got is
Yeah.
so warm. He wears it on his runs. Well done.
Wait, the trapper hat, or did he get a stocking cap?
He got the trapper, I think.
You're running in your trapper hat? Well done.
I think, isn't that what?
That's what he meant. Yeah, that's what the hat he got.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The stocking cap was someone else won that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've never thought about, I have a trapper hat. I should run into this afternoon. That would be awesome. It's not near as cool as the It's cooler it's cool in another sense that it's no brand on it. It's just very
It's just
Minnesota. It's
Buffalo
the
check.
checker. Yeah, Buffalo check. Okay, go back to the Instagram thing. Taking us a while to get there. Onewheel just posted I don't even know the story behind this. They posted it, but I'm sure they're not the creators of this. This is mind-blowing, so if you're just listening to the podcast, you're going to miss it. If you're watching or you kind of have it set down, you need to watch this. This is from Onewheel's Instagram. You should give them a follow. Same with Float Life. You should give them a follow. There's 2 things you should be watching. Here, check this out right here. This is mind-blowing. What somebody's doing with their winter in a frozen lake. Check out this. If we can roll the footage, that would be great. This is... And they write it in this thing's crazy. Look, it alludes to it. It's sparking. So obviously it's got some kind of spikes on the tire. And it's just cranking across ice on hockey skates.
Oh, I see.
What's
So
the
they
purpose of this?
they put the
They don't have to skate. It's pulling them.
So they put the sensor. They
Hit it
put
again.
down on the sensor.
Yeah, so this device they have there is going to squeeze the sensor so it's going to move. See how the wheel's spinning?
Is that an XR too?
And so now they must have they studded their tire. And now on ice they can fly. See, they're not pumping their skates outside of turning. The device they've created is pulling them. It's awesome.
Now,
Why are you so perplexed by this, my wife?
well, I just want to see, is it just to go fast? Is it just
It's
to...
so that the person.
It's just because you can.
It's so that the person can one wheel while wearing skates. Technically,
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, okay, here was my first thought. Oh, did he make a contraption that can make, like, an ice rink like a Zamboni? Like,
No.
No.
like that's
no.
what I
He's
was
just
thinking. Like, is
hockey
that what he's trying to do?
No, he's just skating.
He's
I don't know.
skating
'Cause
with
maybe
like,
he
with
should.
like a
That
jet.
would be
It's
really
the opposite
cool.
of a jetpack. It's in the front.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
pulling him. You're not as wowed by this. Wow.
Someone says I would rather just ride the board.
That was one of my thoughts too. Like, why not just try to ride it? If you studded the tires, why not just
Because he likes to skate.
Hold
That's
on.
not skating.
Hold on. Here, for all
He's
of you that
skating.
have never rode your one wheel on ice, that would be Miss Holly over here.
Well, for sure.
To ride your one wheel, and we've studded our tires, we've done it all. And yes, you can ride them on ice. It is doable. But it is not for the faint of heart, right, Lil?
No, it sucks.
Because you can go forward and backwards easily. It's your heel side, toe side that you're going to fall. Because it's going to slip from underneath you, and that's the worst way to fall on
Yeah.
a one wheel because you're falling straight to your butt or right to your
Yes.
face. So
Not fun.
I would not want to, and we've done it, and we do
But
it.
is it okay? So
I don't understand the controversy here.
no,
This
no
person
contra- I'm just-
engineered something
it is.
spectacular.
Ollie just
Yes.
has questions.
Yes, it's cool. Yes,
I don't
he
think he
engineered
did.
something unique. I get it,
Yeah.
but it's not ice skating. So it's like, okay, you're just being pulled. That's fine. Like
But
that's
he is
fine.
skating. He is skating. He's just being pulled. It is
Okay.
skating.
Okay.
Don't you think?
No, it's
What?
no.
I think he's still skating.
I can't believe there's so much pushback by you.
It's,
Like you have created something
She
close
just
to
doesn't get
this.
it.
I'm just, yeah.
She doesn't get it.
Good
and
thing
that's
I didn't
okay.
do that in the garage. She'd have come out and been like, "Meh, why did
now.
you waste your
now,
time?"
what I would
Like
really
Clark
like
Kent.
to see is maybe-
Tyler says, "OMG, how are you not wrapping your head around this?"
Yeah, thank you,
Ollie.
Tyler.
that very well could be true. But I would
That's
to get the full
hilarious.
effect of how fast maybe they're going. I would like to see somebody skating next to him. Actual skating.
Okay,
Maybe
then
next
hop on your
time.
little skates
I
and
can
go
skate.
chase them down.
I can skate.
I know you can skate.
I don't think you can skate that fast.
No way.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
It's a husky replacement.
Yeah, it's like, what do they call
okay,
that?
okay. If you're calling it, you're trying to dog sled an electric dog
No,
sled
no.
team,
What is it
great.
called when a horse pulls you or a dog?
Carriage, like a
No. It's bonjour. No, what's the word? My daughter across the studio who's doing the switcher goes bonjour.
What?
No, what is it called
I'm confused.
when you're pulled by a single dog? No one knows?
No, I
On
can look
skis.
it up.
When
No,
you're
okay.
pulled by a
if-
dog in
if-
a skis.
If that was like, hey, my dog usually comes out here, I'm gonna give my dog a break and puts his one wheel. Sweet.
Yeah, but you couldn't do what they're doing for a dog. It would be the reverse. The one would be pulling the dog. What is it called when you...
I'm
Come
looking
on.
it up.
Like MQT, they got to do this up there in the upper part of Michigan.
Left for his run.
It is. He left for his run.
Yeah.
I hope we're streaming in his ear right now.
Well,
Not screaming, streaming, I say. Okay, we've totally gotten. Thank you, Onewheel, for derailing us today. But nonetheless. Okay, let's talk about Joe's hooks, and then we're going to give away Joe's hooks. How's that sound to everybody?
Sounds good.
This is a...
Who's Joe?
Joe is Joe.
Ski joring?
Yeah, but is it ski joring? Yeah, that's close. That is close. Who?
Daniel.
Yeah, that's close. You still haven't found it, Holly? I thought you were a good searcher.
All right.
Okay.
What's a J hook?
That's
Joe
like
hooks.
cross-country skiing.
Joe hooks are made individually, and they're not 3D printed. If you can go to, we have where you can go on Instagram. Again, this is all about Instagram, the segment about Instagram, the things you should be following, aware of. There's so much good stuff Instagram-wise on Instagram for Onewheels, okay? Not just Onewheel, not just Float Life, not just Flight Fins. Those are some of the big ones you should be following. You should do Onewheel Parts should be another one you follow. You should also give a follow to Real Fun Stuff. These are some of the key places you should follow content-wise, okay? But these are created when you order, and they are printed out of a certain material. Here is a screenshot of Joe Hook on Instagram. It is Joe Hooks 247. That's what you're looking for. You can see different colors. They show you how they make them. We were turned on to these by our good friend Jacob up in northern Minnesota. Gave us a set of his that he no longer uses at the moment.
Joe?
Joe is the creator of Joe Hooks. Why are we? You girls are not tracking today?
No, I am. Joe hooks are toe hooks for the Onewheel.
There you go. So it's, for those not watching, it is a smaller version of any of the other hooks that you would use for your feet on a Onewheel. Lock your feet in, like slightly like bindings, or we've used Control Freaks here. Landovers use a big contraption. There's a whole bunch of different ones out there. Flight Fins is a version of it as well. However, Flight Fins butts up against your fender. These go on the outside of your foot pad, and they mount really cleverly to your foot pad, okay? We're giving a set of these away. These are just not the set we're giving away because these are used, and we're not going to give away used stuff. Joe is sending us a GT set for a GT foot pad. So that's where the customization comes in. If you say you're riding a GT, but you have a front foot pad that is stock and the back foot pad is a kush, then they would make that in a form that fits both those foot pads, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to go all stock just to ride these. It's clever. And so Joe Hooks, thank you for sending us out a brand new set to give away. Sweet. Jacob, thanks for turning us on to these. Some of the cool features of these is that it's not a hard plastic. They move. There's no way it's coming across on camera, but you just gotta trust me. They're not too moldable. But if you were to fall or need to pull your foot out quick enough, they'll move out of the way. They're not going to keep you tangled into your foot pad or your Onewheel. So,
how do you know that?
How do I know that? Because
because someone just asked that.
You can see that they're just not super.
They're much more smaller. If I had Control Freak sitting here, your feet sit in a little bit further, and it covers your whole front of your foot. This is just a little area. So my black shirt doesn't help. And if you go to their Instagram, you'll see better pictures of them. But there's this little oval, that part that I'm pointing my finger to is the only part that's hooking your foot in. So there's not very much. You're going to come out of it much faster. It's one, from people that have rode them. Two, from me riding other people's products of these. This is very soft. It's more rubbery than a 3D printed of some sort. Just the compound they're using is pretty ingenious. So,
did you know John Cena's a one-wheeler?
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, he's in the chat today.
Welcome
and he
to the
says
chat,
Joe
John Cena.
hooks are dope for dudes who kind of need foot hooks, but not really very nice in between.
See?
Yeah.
Look, John Cena.
John Cena, you want to fight?
How about some of the name of movie he's been in? John Cena.
I don't know.
Too slow. You win nothing today. What, Holly?
Daddy's home too.
Why are you raising your hand like this is school?
He was a firefighter in what's it called?
I don't know that. It's
real funny.
But like, what? Like, if we would have
Because
had the wide shot,
that's the life I live every day. Although I didn't teach my
cry
children.
me a river.
No. I'm not saying that negatively. That's just out of habit. I am a teacher. So, however, I do not require my children to raise their hands. I should, because then I wouldn't hear mom. That's been a hot topic.
Thank you for the next two people that gave some resources for shipping today. You are awesome. We will put that to great use and ship out a lot of products. Starting with Joe Hooks. Joe Hooks, the first item up to give away Joe Hooks for a GT with GT foot pads. So please don't try to win this if you have XRs or pints. They're not going to fit, and you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to get it and be like, oh, why did I get these? Unless you know somebody, you're going to give them away. They're going to be brand new. We already have the shipping confirmation from Joe himself. So it's going to be pretty sweet.
Who's Joe?
You're going to love this. I'm going to throw one of these hooks at Lily. Is
What's
that abusive?
Joe's last name?
Why don't you just get a soft-boiled egg and throw it
Throw
at
it and hope that it's one that's not been cooked.
Not the first time egg yolk got all over me.
When was the last time, Lily?
One time I was eating
He lives near.
Pretty much every time I eat an egg sandwich that's not cooked enough.
This is craziness.
He lives near the Tampa Bay area, by the way.
Oh, yeah. We got
John Cena?
John Cena, we got a lot of good friends down there,
Wait.
man.
Oh, wait. Is it
Does
Joe
he?
or John Cena?
Who are you talking about, Dan?
I wasn't sure if it was Joe or John Cena. They're both equally famous.
We're very confused.
Okay, let's give them away.
Speaking of, what did we watch the other night? Dr. Oakley. It's so hard for us to pull these clips, but Dr. Oakley, in their latest season, they were going to rescue cats, and they did it on one wheels. It was awesome to watch. They rode around
That's pretty cool.
a city in Alaska on one wheels, and were capturing wild cats. It was cool.
Feral. They're called
kind of
feral
one wheels?
cats.
XRs.
They were XRs, but they were setting traps. It was fun, and then they'd go and get them, and then get back on their one wheels.
One wheel and I need to go up there because I just want to go to Alaska and see if we can do a quick video with that crew for filming and doing veterinary work on one wheels. It was sweet. Yeah. Okay. So here's the first question that's gonna go out to someone.
Oh, I gotta get my notes ready.
Yeah, Lily and Holly, you need to. This one comes from Today we're going to do a lot of our personal questions because we have a lot of content, and hopefully you're watching our stuff. And it is a bit of a multiple choice, but this one we're not giving you multiple choice. Well, we will. Okay, we did a series that you should, if you've not seen it. We rented an RV, and then we traveled from every Great Lake in 24 hours and rode our one wheel and paddleboarded in them, and we filmed it all. Lily, myself, and Joey, and it was so much fun. We got out to Niagara Falls, and the clock started 24 hours to hit every Great Lake and ride our one wheel and paddleboard. It was great. We met so many cool people in the journey. Some unexpected things happened. This is a couple years we did it. Would you, Lily, if you were going to give a highlight reel of some of the things you've done for this YouTube channel, would that be one of them?
Yeah, that was fun.
Why would it be?
Because I haven't seen all the Great Lakes, and they're beautiful.
And that's one of the best ways we all said to see all the Great Lakes back to back, because then you can immediately go, what ones look the best? Where the one I love the best was probably Huron. That was it looked like the Caribbean where we were. Remember how blue it was?
Yeah, it was super.
Like turquoise blue. It was phenomenal.
Well, and then, the Great Lakes are so large, like ocean-like.
Hence the name Great.
But you don't put it into context, like to sit there and be like, oh my gosh, it really is ocean-like, but it's a lake.
So what's the
It's
question?
kind of cool.
The question is, who won the Great Lake race series out of Joey, Lily, and me? First one gets the Joe Hooks. Boom, boom, boom. Be fast. You got to type fast, and then we're going to find out who wins the Joe Hooks. We will ship them to you as soon as we get the Joe Hooks as well. So they have to make it here. We're just giving them away because we have a sample product in studio today. You're going to love them, trust me. And especially in the snow, would be a good time to have Joe Hooks because it keeps you locked in a little bit, but not too much. Who won the Great Lake Race Series between Lily, Joey, and myself?
First person coming in with Scott.
Scott?
This is Brantley.
Not me.
All right. Next person came in with Lily.
Not Lily.
Stars L wins. First person to say Joey.
Joey won it at the last second.
Stars L. You just won some Joe Hooks.
Now,
made by Joe.
Joe Hooks by Joe. You need to text. We're going to put the number on the screen. I don't know if they know how to do that, though. But we'll put the phone number on the screen so that you can text that phone number. That is for this studio stuff. So you'll text that, and you will give us your name, what you won, and your address. Do not put your address in this chat at all. Okay, there's the number right there, right at my hands. 651-276-8797.
Congrats.
Okay, so that is how you receive it. If you don't text that number, you don't get this stuff that we're giving
Stars
away right
L,
there.
you win. STARZ, Starzl.
Starzl? Is that how you're saying it?
That's, yeah. But you got to put in that text, I am Starzl.
I am.
And then
My
give
name
us your
is.
name.
My address
Right.
is.
An
I
address.
won the Joe Hooks by Joe.
Okay.
4XR.
Next product we might make you aware of. This is a fun one for sure. Last week we gave some of their street sparks away for the GT. It's where you can grind on the tail and it sparks on the ground. So much fun to have, especially in summertime. They've just released glow jobs. I pause on that because, yeah, you get it. Here is a picture of these glow jobs. They go in the hub of your Onewheel. Okay, that's what it looks like when it's shipped to you from thefluidtheory.com. But now here is what it looks like in the hub, so you're getting a good picture of what it looks like. That's the blue color
That's sweet.
in the hub,
Oh, that's fun.
right? I think it's pretty slick.
Yeah, that's cool. Very
Now,
cool.
here is from their website, a picture of it. That, again, is the green one. They go for $45. Now,
Sweet.
we have a video so you can see the last thing, and then we have a discount code for you if you want to go purchase any of the Street Sparks and the Glow Jobs from thefluidtheory.com. Here is the video of them. The video really is the selling point, I think, when you watch this. Just going down the street at night, I think that's pretty
Yeah, that's
slick.
cool.
I have no idea how they work and stuff. Obviously, must be a battery of some sort in there. But just the look of it, if you're in a group ride at night, I think that's
cool.
so cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So here's what you got to do. You can go there. You're going to go put it in your cart, and then when it comes to discount, you're going to go to, actually, you should go to thefluidtheory.com, discount / Scott and Friends. So it's SCOT and then the and symbol. Friends.com, and you can get a discount on Street Sparks and the Glow. What were they called again?
Glow jobs.
Flow Jobs. Okay.
Okay, wait. It says page not found.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the Fluid Theory.
.com.
I thought I was just on the Fluid Theory.
.com.
Yep. Well, yeah. .com / discount
Oh, discount.
/ Scott, the and symbol, and Friends.
Got it.
There you go. That's how you get a discount on all their things. I talked to them today on Instagram. There's another place who you should be following on Instagram. They have great. They don't post a whole bunch, but when they do, it's pretty cool to see what they're posting. So go to that, get a discount on those things. I don't know what you have at night rides and stuff coming up, but that'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty sweet to ride in snow as well, because that light would glow on the white snow. And
Yeah,
we
that's
thought
cool.
of anything, we would have got those when we rode through the Christmas.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
That would
Oh
be
man, that would
legit.
have been cool on the Christmas thing.
We totally missed it. Our bad. Completely failure on our part.
I'm sure we'll have another opportunity.
Okay, we're going to do a real quick round of, we got 7, would you ride that? But we'll pare it down. But this is a segment where we just post a video and ask, would you ride this? And the ladies are going to answer yes or no, but they first have a jingle they sing. They made up the jingle. They like to sing it before we do the segment. This segment of our podcast is called, Would You Ride That? Let's take it away.
Would ya?
Would you
Ride
that?
There you have it. It's that simple, everybody. That's the
I
jingle.
don't know if that was right or not.
Yes.
Lily,
It's right.
It's
it
right.
rolls off the tongue.
But she's having a yoke kind of day, so who knows if Lily's on or not.
It was fun. Check it back.
Check it back what?
Like fact proof it or whatever.
What are you saying right now? Fact
Fact
check it back.
check.
Check it back
You
and
can go
proof
to
check.
other podcasts and see if
Proof
it
check
compares
it.
and it's right.
Okay.
You know it's right.
Here is your first would you ride that. Check this out and then let us know in the chat. This is climbing a massive, like,
I would do it, but I can't do it as fast as that guy.
you think you could do that? I don't know if I could
so
do that.
I don't know if
fast.
I could do that.
Now watch the descent.
Oh my goodness.
It's a race. They're racing each other. So for those who are watching, this is like a
No,
lumberjack
that's
competition.
insane.
That's pretty cool. I would like to see this whole competition.
Like they are way up there. I don't know how, I'm not quite sure. Lumberjack
Yeah, that would take
champs.
a lot of practice.
So I would try it. There's no way I'm getting that high.
I would try it, but I wouldn't be able to be like that.
There's like some technique for sure on
How
that.
do you think? Yes, I could probably confirm that and not ever.
Oh, I
having
see the
tried.
second guy. I didn't see the second guy.
Yeah,
when I
at
was
the
up there.
descent you see
Yeah.
it. Would you ride that at home? Would you do that? I would like to try it for sure, but there's no way I'm getting that high. I'm going to quit before I get that high.
I would totally try that.
I would try it.
Okay, they're all saying they try that. That's 3 in studio saying, all right, here's the next one. Would you ride that? Would you do what you're about to see here? A lot of them from here on out are our winter versions of that. If we can hit play on the next one, this one.
Oh.
You're going to surf in, that water's cold.
Yeah, no.
Look at the background. That looks beautiful.
It's beautiful, but that just confirms how cold it is. Snow is on the ground, and this individual jumped into a river.
Yeah, but he's not in the water, so he's...
Oh, come on. You're getting all kinds of wet. Okay, there's just no way around it.
True.
You are getting wet. And how do you like if we watch it all the way to the end, he falls in the water. And then you're cold. I think the worst part about this is when you fall and you go into the water, you have to now maneuver yourself to shore. And he had no life jacket on.
Cold.
Would I do that? I would do it.
I can't surf like that.
Well, I would attempt. I would body surf all those. I would do it.
Can I just sit on the board?
Sure, you're not going to get there very well.
On my knees?
I would do it. I'm not going to do it like that.
I'm not going to do it like that at all because I don't know how to surf.
I've never even...
But it looks fun.
Does it? Because every time I've cut a hole in the lake and jumped in it, I've never seen you close to that. Ooh, we'll take the silence as...
I haven't been asked.
Oh.
You better go cut
Everyone,
plunge.
all the kids, let's get a hole cut in the lake. Mama's jumping in. That's what's happening. Right after this, we'll film it. Okay, I would do that. That's 2 for me. Holly's saying yeah.
No.
Lily?
No. I'm not scared of the cold water. I can't surf like that. So I'd fall right in.
Well, then but at least you attempted. Okay, she's out. Let's ride. Would you ride that? So we got two yeses and 1 yes and a no. Here we go. Would you ride that? Check this one out. If it's dark, you could get faster on hitting these. This would be great for everyone viewing. Another ice one. This one for sure, hands down.
For sure. This looks fun. Now,
there's something on his skateboard that is, like, you see the wire that's keeping his trucks together? I think that's interesting.
From
I don't know why.
back?
Yeah, I don't know what is to do.
That looks cool.
But it looks awesome. And then just doing a little bit of
It's
tricks.
like a crossbar. Like it's like a crisscross bar.
Yeah, it's keeping the
looks
trucks
fun.
together, but the wind's pulling them and stuff. But like, how do you wrap your mind around that, but not the one wheel thing? I'm confused.
No, like
What?
my question on was just so you could go speed, like have speed on your skates, or
Because
was
you
it
could
meant
do it.
to do? That's great.
Okay, I would ride that. That's 3 for me.
I would ride that.
I would ride that.
So Lily's two for 3. One more. Would you ride that to test out historic speed and ability and agility over there on the computer? Boom.
Good job.
Yes,
Yeah, all day.
I love these videos.
Okay.
All day.
What the heck?
All day. No matter how many crashes I see. I'm riding that.
I love it.
No way. I'm not.
You're not
doing
riding that
Yes,
even with all
yes,
the crashes.
hands
Okay.
down.
Hands down 100% I'm riding that. Lily's out. Lily's out. I'm surprised you're out.
that. Yeah, no.
Wow, okay.
I'll watch from the sidelines.
What?
I would totally do those.
Why? What's your reservation on that
It's
one?
not. I just want to watch from the sidelines.
No, but you're saying no for a reason.
I don't like crashing.
Well, no one does. So
Well,
build the
then
soapbox.
It seems
Build
like
it-
that's
build
meant
it- that's-
to crash.
No, they just built poor designs.
The crash is solely
I'm not a
because the
builder.
people aren't driving it or it's not built right.
Or it's not built right. Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to get to another giveaway here. This is a book bag from Chameleon Rails. Thank you to Team Chameleon Rails giving out these products to us. One of the things that we didn't point out about the book bags is just the quality of the bag. Packed inside this bag, we're going to unpack it because we're just giving more away than a book bag. You get a sweet hat. This
Hat looks so
it's
cute on.
Greatness. One of our kids loves his hat. He got it at Dirt Surfers, so that's a thing. You're getting a sweet black T-shirt, which is sweet. It's got
Chameleon
the logo
Rails,
of the
yep.
Chameleon Rails. You're getting a Frisbee with a
It has some goodies
cloth
with it.
in it, and then you're getting our go-to sealant. We use Armadillo
Good.
around here,
It's
okay?
a good gift.
This is a good, but it's going
Wow.
to cost you. This is going to take a little wee bit, okay? You're going to, if you know it offhand, then more power to you. The question that you have to answer right in the chat to win this Chameleon bag of goodies that will be shipped to you is, what are the names of the modes you can ride your GT or GTS series in on the app? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're looking for all 6 of the modes that you can, or settings you can ride your Onewheel GTs in. What are those modes? First one to get it right will win this bag of goodness shipped to you from Minnesota to your destination. So that is the question. What is the 6 modes the GT and GTS can be put in to ride? I almost started listing them. Whew, I almost ruined it.
Careful.
I almost gave it away right there, and that would have been unfortunate, but good for you. First one to give us all 6. Somebody's right now opening up your app, and you're trying to get them off, because that the value of that book bag and stuff. That's a lot. That's the value on all these giveaways. Aren't just mumbo jumbo money. They're nice things. Thank you again to Chameleon Rails.
We have an answer in.
Okay.
Looks right to me.
Okay, you can, the first one, read off the first one. I will tell you if right.
Flow, Highline.
Hold on, it's not in the, okay.
Yeah, he didn't do it in an order.
Okay, go.
Flow, Highline, Apex, Rome, Bay, Elevated.
Yes!
Wow.
That's
Whew,
Garrett.
scared me.
2017 tanks.
Garrett 2017.
There we go. This book bag is coming to your home from us and Chameleon Rails and Armadillo Sealants. All of our favorite things in here. Happy riding. Text the number that's on your screen, 651-276-8797. Text your name, what you want, and your street address. We need a jingle for that, ladies. You got one?
No.
Wow, okay, cool.
I can make one up.
Thanks for playing
You
along.
just did it.
That wasn't a good jingle.
It was great.
Okay, next product up to give away is genuine 100% awesomeness flight fins. These, I don't even own these. I'm giving something away. I've never even tried these. They've never been ridden. Comes with the both fender parts that go onto your fender to attach these on your GT. If you don't have a GT or GTS, these are not going to be working for you. These are for your enjoyment. If you don't know what flight fins are, go to flightfin.com. You'll see what they have to offer. These are what Kyle, Real Fun Kyle rides and does amazing tricks on them. Floaty McFly, he rides flight fins a bunch, so those are their go-to clip-ins. So these are what we're giving away. They are awesome on able to get more air in your jumps, and they are not like Joe Hooks or Control Freaks or Landovers where it's on the outside of your board.
Overlanders,
Thank you. It is right by your fenders. So you got to think through this. When you're choosing the kind of hooks you want, like
Where do
these
your
wouldn't
feet
really
go?
work for me because my feet are way out. So
But they would work for like Epic rides,
Epic, our
really.
son, rides right next to a fender. He can't ride a one wheel without a fender because his foot would rub against the tire. So these would be perfect for him. But one of the products for being one of
These-
our children.
Are these $94.95?
The price, yes.
Yeah.
Did you just look them
That's
up?
impressive. I did.
Yeah.
That's a nice gift.
$100 gift given away. Now, Jacob, our good friend up north, who probably because it's snowing now is out busy plowing, he was generous to, he's like, I don't want these. You want to give them away? You're doing
said
these
yes.
giveaways. So it's like Jacob, good friend, Scott Mendenhall and Friends podcast, is a bunch of friends come together. Like I think he won these at a group ride at some point and then never didn't. He's like, they're just sitting around. You want to give them away? So that's what we're doing on the behalf of Flight Fins and Jacob. We're giving them away today, which we'll get Jacob on here. We're going to team up with him. He just got a float wheel. And so
Oh, he get it?
he got it.
That's great.
He built it, and he has been texting me all about it. So it's pretty cool to hear his thoughts, and I can't wait to get my feet on it as well. And so this question is coming from Lily. Lily, what is a question that you have for the winner of this? I'm putting her on the spot just to test. I'm going to hear the question, and then I'm going to go, no, that was not $99 value.
Okay, we put out a video with this answer. Who won the trick competition at Dirt Surfers in 2023?
Ooh, who is the winner?
Who was the winner? So
That's
first
great.
person,
2023, it is.
first person to put the name in the chat wins.
And we're not going to give you any hints, so
I was
you got to
gonna
kind
say,
of know. You got to know the community. You could watch the video on our YouTube channel. If you return to our YouTube channel, it's usually the first one that plays, or it's the YouTube trailer video for us at times. And we have in there the highlights from that trick competition down there at Dirt Surfers 2023. We're excited to get back down there as the camera's just stuck on Lily as she's just looking down.
The first person to put in an answer is Floaty McFly.
And he said the winner.
And then we have Jeff, Flying Hawaiian, Jesse, Floaty. Floaty won.
Floaty won.
Right?
Oh my goodness. You asked your question without the answer.
It's a great question.
But you didn't know the answer to.
All I remember is all the people doing all the things.
So you wait. You just asked a question.
No, it was Floaty.
Are you 100%? Does Floaty confirm that?
He's not in the chat.
Floaty's not in the chat. She's saying that was the first answer to come in.
That was the first answer to come in.
Floaty's not in today.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to.
I'll go look.
Now she's got to confirm her
but
question.
Jeff Adair, who was there, also said Floaty. So to me, that's a legit source.
We better double check. I don't disagree. I didn't think of the question, so I cannot confirm. I know I shot the video. If I was a guessing man, I would also say Floaty because I can remember the interview. But that guy's been in a lot of interviews for winning a lot of cool stuff.
Floaty won.
You're sure?
No.
Did you find the video?
Yeah.
Scrub towards the end.
Gotta wait for the ad to finish.
Oh, yeah. You got to pay the man. That would be the ad people.
Bum-footed Floaty.
Yeah, that poor guy, man.
Yeah, he won.
He's on the healing. Jacob is in the chat. He goes, hope the flight fins go to good use. I ride too wide for them. He's in the same boat as me. And so thank you, Jacob, for the gift of the flight fins. And we're glad to be able to get them shipped out to people. So really scrubbing through.
Oh, that's not the right video.
Oh, so sorry for the delay on this, folks.
Is anyone else confirming?
No, we're waiting on you. It's your question. This Lily got the pressure. She had a good question, but the delivery.
Onewheel freestyle.
Okay.
Do you know the answer?
I said trick event. He won. I can see it right here.
I'm making her sweat a little bit.
I'm not sweating. He's holding the trophy.
Boom! There it is. Floaty McFly. Who is the winner?
Floaty.
There it is.
Nice job,
she
Floaty.
fact checked it for all of you. Whoa! Egg yolk and now a iPad. Okay, who is the winner, Lily? Who is getting the flight fins for their GT?
All the way back. Oh my god!
It was. Where did it just go?
Yeah, where'd it go?
It's
Connor the Shredder.
There it is. Connor the Shredder.
You were so patient. Good job.
Thank you for putting up with our shenanigans. There's the phone number right there, right down below. I feel like somebody said it last week. It does feel like a shopping network or something. Call this phone number right here.
Connor the Shredder, tell us that you won the flight fins and send us your address.
And make sure that you are subscribed and you like the videos.
Yeah, if you ain't subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Subscribe to the channel. The number is 651-276-8797, and we will ship this to you
on its
as
way.
a gift. We have more giveaways to give away next week as well. We got more really cool stuff in the box down here. We have rails to give away and things of that nature. And that's just all the time we had for today, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging with us. We have more of things to talk about. We didn't get to the tire conversation, the things we learned about riding one wheels with different tires in the snow. We do have the Pioneer tire coming, so that's why we have paused that conversation. We thought we were going to talk about it today, but then we got confirmation that a Pioneer tire is on its way to our...
and you're looking forward to that one.
I am. It's built for the snow, so I would assume it was going to mob well and do great. So we're excited about that. So we'll save our tire conversation about snowy stuff until then. However, tomorrow we have a review of the GTS in snow with the 7-inch GT performance tire coming out tomorrow, which it was a lot of fun to ride in 3-4 inches of snow, and really was surprised by some of the results, good and bad. And so we can't wait to get that to you by tomorrow afternoon. So thanks to everybody, and be a part of the podcast weekly or watching it throughout the week. Hopefully we bring you intelligent information, but some comic relief at the same time. So whatever you're doing, you're doing well. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you in other videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great
Bye.
Wednesday. Bye.